I woke up to a ton of messages of people asking me what my opinion was on the new Raid Shadow Legends video. I haven't seen it. Like I said, I just woke up and apparently it just came out. So we're going to watch it live together and kind of give you my opinion. So here's the video in question, and let's see what everyone wants me to look at.
A few months ago, we published our first update highlight, taking you through major recent updates. And the response from you guys...
Okay, so let's look here. What do we have here? This is the roadmap. Okay, so Forge is new, Advanced Quest is new, new champions, that's just something that always happens, and then Tower. Okay, so the Tower's still the Tower. Okay, so these two are new.
It was pretty good, so let's keep it coming.
Wait, did he just say the response was pretty good? The response to the roadmap was good, and then as soon as we realized the roadmap was a decoy, it went very poor very quickly.
This time, we wanted to go a step further and give you guys an exclusive preview of a few bigger things we've been working on before they hit the game. It's not going to be a super technical deep dive into each and every mechanic, because we'll still do those when the updates go.
See, this is nice. They're showing you some art in the background of what you should do after you realize that, you know, these updates are not what they should be.
Live. But this should be enough to give you a taste of what's coming up.
So the Tower was still on the previous one. It's called the Void Tower then. It's just called Tower now, I guess. I'm assuming it's still just multiple waves. You have X amount of days to do it.
First is the Forge. In a nutshell, this is an all-new crafting system for artifacts.
Oh, the campfire is now the Forge. Hey, so we got an answer to the campfire. Okay.
It's got its own building in the Bastion. And inside is this, the Forge's crafting interface.
Wait.
Let me take you...
Wait, so it's Swift Parry, Deflection, Set 1, Set 2, Accuracy 40, Speed 5. These are new sets. So those bomb ones are new sets. These Swift Parry and Deflection. Okay, so now the Platinum Arena.
Artifact crafting
requires now the WoW
new
they're trying to give to other
materials.
people. Okay.
You'll get materials from a bunch of in-game activities.
Okay.
Like arena battles, faction wars, events, and tournaments.
Wait, the 4 they listed are the worst 4 in the game. Hold on, do this again.
It's called materials. You'll get materials from a bunch of in-game activities.
I was thinking like you just do campaign, you passively get them.
Like arena battles.
Okay, arena battles are do we need to go into why arena battles have issues right now? People are having a hard time winning them. If they put them in the tag team battles, it's gated with time.
Faction wars.
Faction wars is, okay. Faction wars
events and tournaments. If you just...
Events are just random things that happen, and tournaments are basically events. So 2 of those are the same, and if it is from tournaments, then you still have to beat other players to craft the stuff that you had to beat other players to get in the first place. So okay.
I get started.
I was kind of hoping it'd be like campaign energy. You just spend campaign energy or something.
Select the artifact set you want to craft, and bam! You'll get a random artifact from that set.
It's perfect that they're showing the blue piece here.
To get rarer or higher rank artifacts, you just need more or better materials.
There's the answer. You need more or better materials. So you get them through faction wars, which the better materials would be higher tiers, so you have to have the characters already. 2 is events, so they can put out a pay-to-win cash grab event for the materials for the people that don't want to play Platinum Arena but still want to whale out to get the new gear. That's what this is for. Make no mistake, okay? They don't do this for the common player. I bet they're going to say some forum post about how they're doing this so that the average players can get the hand, but they will never work that way. The way they announced it was all the most tiered ways in the game to get it. Arena battles, faction wars, events, which are basically tournaments / pay-to-win stuff, and then actual tournaments, which are straight up against other people. You're supposed to be able to get easy access to gear that was gated by PvP, but then you get it by doing PvP.
Simple. But if you want to narrow down which exact artifact you craft, there are these things. Charms. Charms let you increase your chances of getting a specific type of artifact, like boots or gauntlets.
It's actually really cool. I like this quite a bit.
Or even boost your chances of
How do you get these charms,
substats. Now, you might be asking which artifact sets are available from the Forge, so let me break it down.
Yeah, that's cool.
We'll be launching the Forge with 2 brand new artifact sets for you to craft. And we're also making the 2 Platinum Arena artifact sets available from here too.
Okay,
we realize not everyone can always farm endgame content or compete in the high-level arena for the absolute best artifacts.
Yes, which is why you should tie the materials to energy so that the average player can get a small amount of it over time. That's what other fragment collector games do.
So we want every player to have a way to access that gear.
It's not every player. It's every player that is able to beat the events you throw out. You've already said it's arena battles, faction wars, events, and tournaments. That's the only way.
So while Platinum Arena will still be the best way to get them, everyone will be able to get their hands on them and try them out. On top of that, we'll be adding more sets over time as the game grows and new features are introduced.
So keep in mind, blue pieces of gear are basically useless unless you're a brand new player. So they stated earlier that higher pieces of materials are going to be acquired, right? Meaning you're going to have to be higher tier than the events, tournaments, faction wars, and arena battles, okay, if you want to get those more pieces. It's the same thing again. And you realize, if you go back here, what I'm realizing as I watch this, what is it here? These new arena sets, what they needed to do is they needed another way to paywall the new ones for the Mega Wow. This update, this Forge update is for Mega Wows. So what they wanted to do is they had to have another way of gating out something that wasn't arena again, because they realized all the Mega Wows already either A, did arena, or B, don't like arena, and you can't cash that. So how do we do a new gear tier that is for the players that either flat well against the other players and don't PvP, okay? Or for the people that are wells that don't like either PvP at all, or how can we make it seem more reasonable? This doesn't...
Platinum arena artifact sets...
See, these Platinum arena artifact sets... It's frustrating to me because as I look at this, these are not what's happening. They don't really care about these ones. Okay, you're not going to be able to create a real gear piece out of these if you're like a casual player. If you're a casual player, I guarantee you the materials you need are going to be so much to create a blue set of this, it's not even worth it. What really is happening here is you need to pay attention to these new set of gear. Now, I can be totally wrong if we fast forward here and later on you can get this new set of gear just by in the Platinum Arena already. They're just adding into the chest, but I bet they're not.
Advanced quests.
That's it. So they didn't talk about the new pieces of gear going into the Platinum Arena chest.
Arena will still be the best way to get them. Everyone will be able to get their hands on them and try them out. On top of that, we'll be adding more sets over time as we're also making the 2 Platinum Arena artifact sets available from here too. We realize not everyone can always farm endgame content or compete in the high-level arena for the absolute best artifacts. So we want every player to have a way to...
See, they said the 2. Even with the new ones, they said the 2 Arena Platinum artifacts. I don't hear from this that these are dropping in the new Platinum chest. If they are, maybe I'm wrong here, but I don't hear that these 2 new sets are dropping in the Platinum Arena chest. I hear
Arena
the 2
artifact
new
sets available from here too. We realize not everyone can always...
They're talking about here too, like the artifact arena sets, meaning Swift Parry and Deflection, are now available here too, meaning the material creation. That's what they're talking about. So these 2 new pieces are probably gated by new materials. Let's move on to Advanced Quest. What's the Advanced Quest thing about?
So that's that. Next feature. Introducing Advanced Quests. These are a brand new type of quest that works similarly to daily quests.
Wait, let's look at the rewards. 1 white potion, 5 gems, 1 energy. Why in the preview don't they at least try to pretend? Holy moly.
It will give you a regular influx of super valuable rewards. You'll get a series of challenges that you have 24 hours to complete, focusing on areas of the game that current...
Okay, here we go. What's this chest? You see this chest right here? Hopefully that's a materials chest. If win 3 artifacts from clearing the dungeon, you 2 clan boss keys. If the advanced quests drop the materials needed for the pieces of gear, it could be not as bad.
Like Tag Arena, Faction Wars, and so on. Each quest will have its own reward, but every time you complete a quest, it'll be added to your tally, where you'll get an even better reward at every big milestone, including a legendary skill tome at the end.
Okay, so they figured out these rewards. So it's 250 quests gets you a legendary skill tome. I mean, I saw maybe 10 quests. You don't
have to worry about...
You get 1 skill tome a month if you do all of them, maybe?
Not completing a quest or missing one. You'll still gradually add to your tally whenever you complete an advanced quest. And the best part? It's not a one-time deal. When you reach the end and get your legendary skill tome, your progress will reset and you can start again. Advanced quests will give everyone a regular stream of high-value rewards that we think you guys will like. After that, we've got a huge champion overhaul coming. First, we'll be introducing a few awesome new champions to the game, which you're taking a look at right now, including this extra special champion you can get by beating every stage in Faction Wars. But don't worry, we didn't forget about the old guys.
That's the character they made during the whole Draco Morphgate thing.
That's the real meat of this update. With the new arena mode recently introduced and other competitive modes on the horizon, we want to focus on making sure as many champions as possible are actually viable and are worth investing in. We've taken on board a lot of community feedback, analysis of the current metas, as well as game analytics, and we think this is going to be a big step towards achieving that balance goal. The champions you're looking at right now are just a...
So they're trying to do a massive rebalance. All of these characters are garbage except Gorgo. No, Rog has limited use. Estrella's actually okay in this weird speed team for Clan Boss way back in the day. The rest of these could use a buff for sure.
Fraction of what we're working on. All in all, in this update, we're going to be tweaking
These are all fine
almost
selections.
40 champions.
I like that.
And we'll be looking to make champions balance one of our biggest priorities moving forward.
I like that.
Naturally, the value in this update is in the details, so look forward to a full breakdown as we get closer. Okay, so final big feature teaser. The Doom Tower.
Doom
Cue the
Tower,
dramatic
huh?
Music. If you've been playing Raid for a while, you might have seen us refer to the development of something called the Void Tower now
On the original roadmap that was supposed to be done last year, yes.
and then. Well, this is it. The Void Tower was just a placeholder internal name for the feature while we figured out exactly how we wanted to design it.
So they changed it to the Doom Tower so that some people don't realize it's the same thing they haven't made yet.
So, it's been a long time coming, but we're finally able to share some concrete details with you guys. You'll access the Doom Tower through the game mode screen by
Okay.
tapping here. And here's the tower itself. Right off the bat, it'll be available in 2 difficulties. Normal, if you're feeling brave, hard. You'll have a limited time to
Awesome.
finish the tower and claim the rewards on each difficulty.
So what we really want to see is that this is a daily tower, just like Dragon Champions, just like Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, just like multiple games that have this exact system in since day one. We want to see this being a daily, resettable. You go through, you get some rewards, hopefully some of those materials to make the new gear.
At which point it'll reset and you get to start again.
Yeah, great.
It's a long journey, so you'll have around a month to complete it each time. But
What a month? We get to do this once a month? Why even put it into the game? Look, it's not just because I love to just raid, okay? Like you don't understand. What they do is they continually add in updates that sound really good every time for years straight. They add stuff into the game that says this sounds really good. But then if you listen to either the tiny nuances in it or when it arrives in the game, it's a power. When have you guys been really excited for something in Raid when they announced it that when it came into the game exceeded your expectations? Name one. And would it not have made just a ton of sense during the 1 month long thing to throw in the new materials into the Doom Tower? We still have to beat other people in tournaments for them? Why? And I mean by we, I really mean you guys, because, I mean, there's a reason your boy's been taking a break here. Let's
normal
continue.
floors. You'll have to complete them under specific challenge conditions, like only using rare champions, but the rewards will be well worth it.
It gets better. The rare dragon tournament did well. Let's do it again.
Then every 10 levels, you'll have to beat a mini-boss, where the difficulty will ramp up and where you'll have to come up with unique strategies to beat each one.
Cool.
And if you
I
can
like
make
that.
it that far, the top of the tower is Final Boss. The order of the bosses will rotate each month, including the final boss. 1 month you might have the Nether Spider, the next month you might have the Magma Dragon, and the next might be
Cool.
the Tomb Cram.
I like
with
that
each
a lot.
requiring specific team compositions if you want to take them down.
Okay.
That's a lot to take in, but all you really need to remember is that if you beat the tower, you'll get some fat rewards, including some exclusive new artifact sets.
Wait, no, okay, so... Dude, I was loving this. I was like, cool, freebie. But now, guys, once again, new artifacts. Just put something in the game without having something gated by it. Like, you could have put the materials here, and then you could have, you know what this could have been? Is you could have had those new artifact sets and the new normal sets craftable from the materials that are now farmable within the Doom Tower. Guess what that does? It adds something to the game that has absolutely no monetization level. Like the Doom Tower is just the Doom Tower. We just go and do it, right? And the materials could have been an equal amount as you beat every stage. You get to the top, you get 50% bonus of all of it, something, right? And then all the materials could have been from the Doom Tower, and then you just craft this stuff. So that way people can play as they can, slowly get materials and craft it. Now it's either A, if you're not strong enough to beat all of them up to the final. Now the 25 days starts to make sense because it's a paywall thing where they rotate it out every month. Where it's if you can't beat the final one, oh no, you're not going to get the new artifact sets. Looks like you're not going to do great in the new PvP, which is going to have the new... I'm just sick of it being the same thing over and over and over again. It's like, I was disappointed with the Doom Tower. Then I got excited for the Doom Tower because you showed me all these cool new bosses. Then you had to do that right before you told us that the only way you're getting the new pieces of gear is by beating.
That's it for the overview, but we'll cover everything in full detail closer to launch. Finally, a small little extra to wrap this up. Here's some concept art we have in the works for champions a little further down the line. They're still in fairly early stages of development, but you can see what some of our artists are going for.
The artists are cool.
And that's it for now.
The artists are the best part of the game. I mean, they do a fantastic job. There's nothing wrong with the artists. So, yeah, I guess that wraps it up here. If I look at the last...
This isn't all we're working on. We just wanted to cherry pick a few things to give you guys a heads up
That's
of
not
what's
it,
coming
boys.
to Raid in the near future.
They got more coming to Raid, whatever. I just see more... I mean, am I wrong? I just see more paywalls. I just see more Like, I don't see anything in this game that is being added that is not for the purposes of another major paywall. New artifact sets have to beat the top boss. New materials you only get in events, faction wars, arena, and tournaments, basically directly competing against other people or beating the hardest thing in the game, faction wars. Now, if you want the new artifact sets, you're going to have to beat the new boss. Sure, why not? Cool. Is this super exciting to me? No. I mean, it would be exciting if maybe I could fight the new bosses more than once a month. You know, it's like we're already punching the same stupid stomach with clan boss over and over again. We want new bosses. The new bosses are cool. I like these new bosses. Awesome. But once a month. And the other thing is, in this video, there was absolutely no mention of Hydra, the new clan boss. That was on the roadmap as well. I mean, if you look back at the old roadmap, boys, we didn't make it through a lot of it. So if the Doom Tower isn't out by the end of the year, and if Hydra is not out by the end of the year, the thing is, they can put out this secondary roadmap again, and I still don't know. Like, do you think the Doom Tower is 6 months out? Maybe. I feel like it's always a carrot on a stick with these people. Wrap up my opinion on it. Materials seem paywall gated by events, faction wars, arena, tournaments. The new Doom Tower hopefully is sooner rather than later, or else we're going to have to wait so that we can wait some more to do it once a month. I think the new bosses looked awesome. The artists look like they did a good job. Hopefully the combat mechanics are good. Looks fun. It does look fun. I wish the focus was more on the fun and we could do it even weekly. I would have been like, really? Weekly? Wow, okay, but yeah, sure. But 25 days to 30 days, he said almost a month to complete it for 124 stages, and the 125th is the final boss, right? So you do 30 stages a day? No, that's not right. 4 stages a day. That's it, 4 stage. Could you imagine only doing 4 dungeon waves a day if you're hardcore playing the game? That's what you're going to get. You're going to blow through the one day and then have to wait like 20 days for the next one. Well, when the updates come out, I'll give them a try. Maybe they're different than what the preview looks like. I'm kind of curious what other people thought of it. Let me know your opinion on it. It seems to me more like they're trying to hype up again for stuff that is looking like it's going to be disappointing again. Or it's just more paywall again. It's kind of like the Platinum Arena and the new arena items set hype. It's like, oh my God, all this new stuff. But you're never going to be able to use it.